welcome back to my channel. So I'm in the middle of reviewing some new products and I have a new concealer for you guys. So we're going to be reviewing the new Benefit Boi-Ing Bright On Concealer. I am so excited to try this because I love their original Boi-Ing Cakeless Concealer. I use this all the time, so I'm super excited to try the Bright On Concealer. If you guys want to see what I think about it, then please keep watching. This is a Brighten and Color Correcting Under Eye Concealer. It retails for $24. It has vitamin C with color correcting pigments known to help hide dark circles. Lightweight serum-like formula helps seal in hydration. I have two shades. I have the shade Ginger and Peach. I am going to do one side with my favorite Sephora brush, and then I'm going to use the other side with my beauty sponge. So this is Ginger. This is Peach. So I'm definitely going to go in with Ginger first. It is really, really creamy. Like super creamy. I'm only going to put a little first. Let's see how it blends. If a little goes a long way. If we need more, we'll pick some up. And I'm just going to take my Rainbow. This is the number 56 from Sephora. And I'm going to start pushing this underneath the eye. Wow, look how that brightened up my eye. Super creamy. I had a feeling I was going to like this anyways, just because I really love the original one, and so I just had a feeling I was going to like these anyways. I really like the formula of it. I am going to take a little bit more and bring it down, just to brighten even lower on the face. And then I'm just pushing it underneath. Oh, I love how this is blending and brightening. I love how the brush looks too. Brushes are my favorite. I'll use a sponge once in a while, but I don't know, I just feel like brushes are normally my fave. Alright, look how nicely that brightened underneath my eye. So this is with the concealer and this is without. I'm going to go ahead and apply it to this side, and this time we're going to blend it out with a sponge. Let's see. I love how it looks with the brush. I probably would always use it with the brush, but I am going to try it out for those who prefer a sponge. I'm going to bring it down, and let's just go right into town and blend it. I always put the remaining on my eyelids. I feel like I need a little bit more right here. I feel like they look exactly the same. I'm trying to pinpoint if there's anything that looks somewhat different, but they really look exactly the same. Between a brush and the sponge, they look the same, so I guess it's all about preference, however you like blending it out. I just do a brush sometimes just because it's quicker rather than going to wet my sponge, but they look identical. It really brightened up my under eyes. They look really nice and brightened, and also gave me really nice coverage. It definitely covered my dark circles, and then it also made my eyes look very forward, just because I've been having some like bags lately. I don't know what's happening. I guess it's my birthday's around the corner, so I just want to bring on bags, but it definitely hid that bags that I feel like I've been noticing recently. It looks really, really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little in the bridge of my nose to brighten this, and I'm gonna put some right here because it's really brightening really nicely. I normally don't ever put it between my brows. Look how well that's brightening on my nose. What I like to do is I just kind of take whatever's left and then I'll put it between my brows. So I figured I will just set my under eyes while I'm filming. I have been loving the Ilia Soft Focus Finishing Powder. This stuff is really nice, and I like to use this little square powder, whatever you want to call it. I got it from Amazon. I've really been loving using my powder and just like pushing it underneath the eyes. Especially with this powder, I feel like it makes it look so nice and smooth. Alright, so this is what the concealer looks like. I think it looks really, really nice. It brightened up my under eyes, removed my dark circles, and yeah, it looks really nice. I always have to use some type of setting powder just so the concealer will stay in place. But I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and I will be right back with my final. Hello guys, welcome back. Let's get into my final thoughts on the new Benefit Boi-Ing Bright On Concealer. I really like this concealer. I love how it really brightened up my under eyes. It made my under eyes look very forward and awake. I love how creamy it is. It is such a creamy formula. It is very, very creamy compared to the cakeless concealer. The cakeless concealer is more of a full coverage. This one I would say is more of like a color corrector because it really counteracted my darkness. I would say if you love a full coverage concealer that you would like the cakeless concealer, but if you like a very creamy, brightening formula that still gives you coverage, I would try the Bright On concealer. It definitely gave me some good coverage underneath my eyes and also counteracted my darkness, really color corrected. You could use these together if you wanted to use this to color correct and then use this to conceal. I just use this one to conceal. I feel like it definitely covered my dark circles, but also brightening up my under eyes and making my under eyes look very awake. This is super creamy, like very, very creamy. If you love a creamy formula, you will love this. This one is not as creamy, but this one is way more full coverage. So yeah, that is kind of the difference between them. This is definitely way more full coverage. This one gives you some good coverage, but also color corrects and brightens underneath the eyes. I really like this. I think it definitely gave me good coverage. I feel like it definitely brightened up my under eyes. So yeah, that's my final thoughts on the Bright On concealer. I really like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are not already, please don't forget to subscribe before you go. I will see you all in my next video.